Chase Stanton. I'm the manager here at SCTN. Today I'm joined again by Art Trapp. You were on with one of my first shows. You are the executive director of the Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
And today we're going to talk about Summerfest, the Ellen Ewing Roast, and also the Chamber Awards for
Business Enterprise Awards.
Business Enterprise Awards. Great. So how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. And yourself?
Good, good. So Summerfest is a huge event here in Saline.
Yep. Summerfest is August 10th and 11th, which is Friday night and Saturday. It's going to be held in the parking lot behind Brecken Grill, Benny's, on South Ann Arbor Street, on North Ann Arbor Street, in the parking lot behind Pineapple House, on McKay Street, on Hall Road. Essentially, we're taking over the downtown for a day and a half.
Yeah, the whole downtown area. And there's tons of events this year, right?
Yeah, we're going to have 44 crafters on South Ann Arbor Street, and they'll be there Friday afternoon, evening, all day Saturday, and they'll probably pack up around 8 o'clock on Saturday night. We will have the Lions Club and the Kiwanis, ice cream, hot dogs. Jet's Pizza is going to join us because we no longer have Little Caesars as a venue, so they'll be there. New this year, we'll have Gabe's Hoagies.
Oh.
And so if you haven't tried one, they're going to do the cheesesteak hoagie and chips, and it's well worth even to come and just have one of those. So
nice. We've
had many dinners with Gabe's Hoagies. One of the events that the Chamber is putting on this year is the 5K race. We will start at City Hall, wind our way up through the Woodbridge Gate to Liberty School, out and about around the parking lot, and then back through to City Hall. But pre-registration for that event is going on right now. We will also have a table at the corner of South Ann Arbor Street and Henry Street if you want to register then. Register and get a t-shirt, and it's a fun race. You know, there's some folks that'll take it seriously and just blast out of the gate, and then there's others who are going to walk and be happy to be done in the 30 minutes. So looking forward to that. Our entertainment for Friday night, in the past years we've had a number of groups, but this year I think we're topping them out. We have Dance Alliance, Dance Steps, the Twirlettes, Tebow's Karate, Dance Classics, and Rhythm Dance.
Wow.
That's all compacted in a 2-hour time frame from 6 to 8 o'clock. A new item this year again is Mystery at Paradise Resort, which is going to be held at the Rec Center. It's geared for those probably under 12. You can go there and it's like a mystery train thing.
Oh, okay.
But they're going to do it in the pool. And so it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
We don't think that it'll take away from the crowd that will be normally at Summerfest, but maybe something in addition for some of the smaller kids, and so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Rotary Casino Night, if you like to gamble a little bit, we'll be available under the tent. And then our headliner band is the Dan Rafferty Band. Dan Rafferty's band has played in Saline several times at some of the music series.
Yeah.
They kind of disbanded, and now they're back together again, and so we're looking forward to having them back into Saline for their performance on Friday night. Saturday starts really early, 7 o'clock. Some of us will be there before that.
Yeah.
But anyways, we have the 5K registration going on again. We have the kids fishing contest registration, which will be down at Mill Pond. Okay. All you need is a rod and reel, come down and enjoy. We have prizes. Almost everybody gets a prize. Cabela's has been very generous and in the past given us just about anything we've asked for in that regard. So most of the kids walk away with a nice prize for their efforts through the day.
That's great.
The Saline Street Machines, last year we had 120 cars that lined North Ann Arbor Street, Hall Road, parking lot number 1, all the way up to and past Union School.
Wow.
we're looking to have at least that many again this year, so.
And it's not just classic cars, correct?
No, it's a
newer
little of
ones.
everything,
Yeah.
yeah. 2-seaters, 4-seaters, some old, some new, and so it's nice. They give out a lot of awards and prizes, and as long as it doesn't rain, I think we're fine, so. Of course, we have a fireman's breakfast at 8 o'clock if you are so inclined. For $5, you can get pancakes, sausage, coffee, orange juice, and they'll do that at the firehouse, so you can have a quick breakfast. The 5K race starts at 8:30, and again, as I mentioned, it just winds through the streets and ends up back at City Hall, where we'll have the award ceremony for the Speedy Gonzaleses of the group. So we have a volleyball tournament over at the rec center starting at 9 o'clock. The artists and vendors will be out and about starting at 9 o'clock. The vendors will be over by Union School, and the artists will be on South Ann Arbor Street. Another event that we started last year is something called Touch a Truck. This year we have a number of vehicles that we haven't seen before, and obviously we'll have a fire engine, we'll have a police car. I think we're going to get the armored car that we were hoping for. It's like a SWAT vehicle.
Oh, wow.
And that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Washtenaw County has a rescue vehicle that if I had that in my backyard, I'd never have to buy another tool. This thing is just loaded.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. So we're looking forward to those folks being there. Also at 10 o'clock, we have the kids' games, which include face painting and some water games. The Kiwanis and the Lions will open up at 10. Jet's Pizza is joining us again, so that'll be good. Music starts at 11, and we'll have several of the Fifth Corner youth bands, and they'll play for an hour and a half or so.
Okay.
11:30, if you're hungry and you like a really good chicken dinner, maybe on the same par as Manchester, the firemen are doing their chicken dinners. There's only going to be 500 dinners this year. Last year we had 1,000. We ended up selling about 750 of them. Okay. So they'll go quick. But if you like that kind of stuff, it's really good. The trolley tours start at 11:30, and they run continuously till 3:30. It's free. You'll have a spokesperson on the trolley to tell you what you're seeing and so forth. They end up going to the depot and view the depot, stay there as long as you want, and then turn around and come back on the trolley. Our beer and wine tent opens at 11:30 along with the dinner, chicken dinner. We will have also a remote control car race starting at 12:30, and that's right behind the Pineapple House. There's a couple of parking spaces back there, and that was kind of fun. I didn't do it, but
Is that just anyone can enter?
yeah,
or?
anyone can enter, and it's kind of fun. And some kids actually bring their own, and and make a time of it. I've seen some pretty neat cars going flying through there.
Sure.
So, our music for real starts at 12. I shouldn't say for real. Another music group that we have is called Flight. They'll be there at 12:30, and then we will have live music from there on in throughout the end of the day.
And it'll all be local artists? Or?
Some are local, some are area.
Okay.
And that'll be pretty cool. We have a euchre tournament that the Chamber's sponsoring starting at 1 o'clock, and we also have one at 3 o'clock. We have a band called the Island Guys, which is an area band.
Okay.
And new this year will be something called the Rubber Ducky Race. It's being sponsored by the Saline Rotary. And we're going to go down to Mill Pond, and you have to buy a duck for $10, and then they'll dump all the ducks in Mill Pond, and there's a place down there where the ducks will pass through, and the winning duck will receive a prize. And I don't know what the prize is yet, but it's kind of fun. And
yeah, so you just mark your duck. And
yeah, your duck will already be pre-marked, and so you'll just pick it up if you're the winner and pick up your prize.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. Another new event we have this year, we started it last year, and I call it a new event because we only had a few people do it, but is a tricycle race, and the tricycle race is for everyone, for the tots, for the teens, and for those adults that like to ride a tricycle. We had an individual last year who rode the trike, and his knees were above his ears when he was riding.
Wow.
But it was fun. It was good to see, and he had a good time. We had a good time, and we have prizes and stuff for that this year. And so, yeah, a little bit of pre-registration is required on that, so we at least know how many folks are coming to do that. The bands from the afternoon on are the Von Zippers, Jerry Mack and the Trapp, and then our main band for Saturday night is 56 Days, who has played a number of times in Saline, both for the music series and also for the Summerfest.
Okay.
And of course, we end the night with our ever popular blackjack tournament, which starts at 8:30, and most of the time it's done by 10. So, and that's kind of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no cost to enter. Just come and sign up, and you get your paper money, and as quickly as you lose it, you're done.
So there's something for everyone, pretty much.
We have tried to make it someone for everyone. The Summerfest is a conglomeration of the city, the chamber, the Rotary, all the restaurants that participate in it, the downtown merchants, the churches. We just have a little bit of everybody into it. And, it just kind of makes it a fun day, a fun event, and brings people back together again after the summer's over. So.
Definitely. And is there a big out-of-town presence too? People coming from Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti, nearby areas?
Sometimes. It kind of depends. A couple years ago, we had a group that came to Summerfest, and they were a wedding party that was going on at Weller's. The wedding was Saturday, and the groom's father said, well, we need something for the kids to do on Friday night. So he bought them all tickets for the beer tent, and they had a heck of a time.
Oh, I'm sure.
At the beer tent, so yeah, it was fun.
Great.
Good time.
And so some of the events had pre-registration. Can you do that all online?
Yeah,
or?
it's all online. You can go to Saline Summerfest, or you can call the chamber and, at 429-4494 and tell them you want to register for one of the events. The other thing that I always make my pitch, and no different than any other event, is we need volunteers. For the 5K race, we need some people manning the intersections. For setup and tear down, we need people to help us with the barricades. It's not heavy lifting, it's just moving them so that there's somebody at the barricades.
And the 5K race has grown each year,
Yes.
right? After the last 3 or 4 years?
3 years.
Yep, so
Yeah.
it was big last year.
We have 78 already,
Wow.
and we're ahead of previous year's activities. So, and then the last thing that I always beg for, this year I call them the recycling czar. It's somebody to help out to keep the place clean, and we recycle as much as we can, and we're going to try to do more of that this year than we've ever done in the past. So
Great.
if you're interested in helping us out, it's maybe an hour or two out of the 2 days, but it sure helps out a lot. So
And how would someone volunteer?
just call the chamber and let me know that you're interested in doing it. Again, it's 429-4494, and that'd be great.
Great. And for anything you don't need to register for anyone who doesn't know, you can just show up.
Just come.
Walk around downtown.
Yep.
Great. So the other two events we mentioned were the Ellen Ewing Roast.
Yep.
And so who will be the roastee this year?
Well, we're going to turn the heat up on the former executive director for the chamber, Larry Osterling,
Oh.
and that'll be September 14th. And we were going to do it as a surprise to him, but then we found out that we could get a lot more dirt if he knew about it. So we didn't have to go around people; we could just go through them. So.
And what's that event like? I haven't been to that before.
It's a dinner, and then there's about a half a dozen to maybe 10 speakers, all of whom just tear them apart. So we've had a number of people that have been roasties. Of course, Ellen Ewing was one. Paul Bunton, the chief of police, former chief of police. Craig Heft, the fire chief. Bill Mangold, who works at the chamber. So we've had a number of people that have felt the sting of everybody else's comments.
Wow. But also people who are very well respected in the community. So.
Well respected and well known, and some stuff comes out that maybe they didn't want. That's okay.
You also mentioned the Business Enterprise Awards.
Yeah, Business Enterprise Awards is October 11th. It's a Thursday night. We have two classifications, businesses that have 1 to 20 employees, and then businesses that have more than 20 employees. And we're accepting nominations for those right now at the Chamber office.
Okay.
It's kind of an honor, and it's nice to be recognized by, the community for, doing your part in the community and doing a great job as one of the local businesses. So we're looking forward to that one. So.
And with either of those events, are you looking for volunteers or help in any way?
Not really for volunteers for those two events. There's a regular, I won't call them crew, but there's a regular group that likes to do it, and so they pretty much have it down. Maybe the day of, we need help with decorating occasionally, but it's worked out well for the last couple of years. So.
And to attend that, is that?
There's a cost to it.
There's a cost.
You'll have to go on the chamber website. I don't know what the cost is going to be this year. It depends on how our food costs and things like that. So
Great.
It's reasonable though.
And so like we said, any information or anything you might need, you can find through the Chamber's website or call the Chamber.
Yeah, and for Summerfest, there is a website for Summerfest, so you can go online and just type in Saline Summerfest, and it'll take you right to the site, and it'll go through all the different events and activities and so forth that we have and where they are, and so.
And this list is up there that you can see
This list
time by
isn't,
time?
there's another list, another kind of list that they put up. I do this one just so that I know that we don't end up having two events at the same time in the same place. And
Yeah.
so,
And would you say this is the most events you've ever had at Summerfest?
Yes.
Or
Yep.
It seems like it.
yeah, it is. And we've added a little bit every year. We've taken away a few every year. If something doesn't work, we don't keep it. We had bingo a few years ago, and it bombed. I just don't know what else to say. It bombed. So we found something different, and we replaced it this year with the euchre tournament. So.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. So is there anything else you'd like to mention about things going on this summer or anything coming up?
Well, that's pretty much what I've been working on. We still have some of the summer music series to go yet. And, there'll be one before the Summerfest, and there'll be one after Summerfest on that Thursday. So I think the music series ends with Fiddlers Restrung. So that's Thursday night at 7 o'clock. So.
That'll be fun. And for anyone who might not know, you're recently new in your position, or
Yes.
relatively recently.
2 months.
2 months. How's it going?
It's going well. I've been around the chamber since 2000, so it's not totally new to me or totally foreign. And putting on events and activities is not foreign either, because that's what I did when I was with the city. But making payroll, every couple of weeks and doing things like that is a big difference from what I've done in the past. So.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you are having fun with what seems like a pretty busy schedule. But thank you for coming in, Art. I always appreciate it. And if anyone needs information, go to the links we'll have at the end of this video. And definitely come out for Summerfest and the other events.
It's fun. We have typically in the 4,000 range for attendance. So while it seems like a lot of people, it is, but it's also a lot of fun too. So thank you again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming in.
Okay.